to go ahead and try to get that, as is now being pretty much a hit
Bull
marker.
Shark with a DP from range, taking him down, and there it is, the mini firing in from Torpedo, holding down Jay-Z inside of the warehouses there, but Evo's not shying away from the fight at all. They know people are here. They see that crate saying, "Hi, come loot me," and yeah, they're thinking that they might do just that. They are carrying a lot of frag grenades so far this tournament. Maybe they've got what it takes to get that thing off the top of that.
Pretty much saying, namaste and bye, because you're not going to be able to get
Look
it.
Look at the push here, though. They are not scared at all, dropping smokes to get out, and they are on the offensive. Here they come. This is something that Team Terror has been used to so far this tournament, is being on the defensive. So
I actually want to go ahead and see how Team Terror handles this, because we saw them being super passive. And Evos, as we know, they're a very aggressive, and I mean super aggressive team. So I want to go ahead and see how they handle this. Evos are starting to roll from every single angle. Team Terror, Sakria there gets a little bit hit by that grenade. He's more than likely going to go ahead and try to heal up. He jumps out, the Madman being a little bit aggressive, but sadly for him, he didn't have enough health. He almost took out Evo's turning, and that's something I love to see there from the Team India.
That was a good attempt by him, but unfortunately he left the ground, was in midair, and you can't really fire accurately when in midair, so he was able to get knocked, and it looks like Amit is going to take off.
Look how this has played, PB. They actually pretty much switched spots. Team India, even though they lost some players, they are going to go ahead and steal the card that Evo's got there with. How have the tables turned, ladies and gentlemen?
He's got to stay alive, though. Amit does not want Terror to head out in last place for the game one here in FPP. We shift our attention to C9. We've got Rolex and Kodo driving around. These guys have been split dropping quite a bit, so that's been their strategy so far. Rather than take on the strong LHW team down in Novo, which is their popular drop spot, they are choosing to split drop and loot up 2v2. Yesterday, they were able to get a 2v4 squad wipe against Korea Winter Chicken Dinner, so it paid off for them.
They're wearing. It's something that I like seeing, even for players, no matter when it is, whether at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, it's something that you want to go ahead and see, because they get momentum out of that. They want to go ahead and start pushing more action. It gives them a little bit more confidence.
One thing I'm seeing right now that's a little bit different on the map is Gangstar rotating extremely early, going very, very central in the circle, and that is something that's different from yesterday. They edged in for the most part yesterday. It did not pay off for them, altering their strategy already early today, getting that position. We'll see how that works for them moving forward. Okay, taking our attention, though, to BRK now, looting up, and Fusey, this is the same compound they got caught at yesterday, by C9, and they were able to fight out of it pretty well.
It is, and the rotations are pretty much starting to be around the same right now. We got RRQ Carnage over here being smart. I see those tires get shot from that UAC, and now they're getting Carnage. Is pretty much going to go ahead and back up, try to get a different angle. If not, watch his back, because it is only Carnage and Rolex here, as we do have Kodo there, and Sam starting to push up with them, and just give him a little bit of backup.
They have grouped up now. C9 is a full force going up against RRQ here. Interesting spot for a fight early in the Pachinki Hills south of the city, and they are content to lob shots at each other. I wonder if even if they get a knock here, will they be able to advance and to capitalize on it, or are they just going to weaken each other's armor?
And it seems like they're doing it intentionally. I think from these teams, especially from the North American teams, they might be a little bit scared there. They don't want to go ahead and get their party. And you do have to worry about that, right? Because we saw that happen a lot yesterday.
Are we seeing a 6x AK spray from 200 meters? I think that's what we're seeing.
We are. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's not going to happen, but that's a luck to you. I mean, if you can get somebody from here, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to tell them, hey, don't come anywhere near us, okay? We are madmen. That could be what's going on there, my Carnage.
He's sending a message. He's putting out some pressure. It looks like Isong here trying to save the Jeep a little bit. Carnage putting out pressure, some suppressing fire, but those shots ultimately not going to land. We've got a potential engagement here between Joey Stars and GT Doyu. This is a really interesting position for both of them as well.
GT Doyu definitely coming a little bit there from the south of Gainstars. Gainstars more than likely hasn't even noticed them, and GT Doyu is trying to use that to their advantage. Gainstars definitely has to watch out. As you mentioned, they are starting to rotate a little bit early. Something you like seeing, but I want to go ahead and see if they continue to do that. But also, you got to be careful, because you don't want to go ahead and get flanked, as GT Doyu here might be doing.
Team Japan way up north still, in Zarki looting up right now out in the blue, and they're content to just try to outlast. Amit from Team Terror did make it out, so you can still see 20 teams on the board, even though 3 of their members have been killed off.
They're probably on that picnic area, just waiting patiently up in Zarki.
Listening to some music.
Something special there for PUBG Mobile. If you haven't downloaded, go ahead and do so. It is free. Go ahead and check it out. And GT actually says, you know what? I don't think we want to go ahead and push this yet. We're going to go ahead and wait a little bit. But this madman, GT Quixie, does have level 3 everything. Level 3 helmet, level 3 vest, and level 3 backpack. So one of those gunfights that you might want to go ahead and say, do I want to go ahead and lose this early, or do I want to go ahead and save it through the end of the match?
That's right, GG. Content to rotate right now, try to grab some better position. They grab the hill, take the berm over here, and BRK well within range here. This is a bad spot for GG Boy. Not a good spot to stop for them at all. They do some changing of cars, grab another one, and they're out. They really put themselves at risk there. If BRK would have been quicker to snap to them, that could have been a really problematic spot there for the team from China.
And something that I'm starting to see a lot of engagements here between cars, pretty much vehicles and players, is that players are now, instead of trying to get the people inside the car, they are going for the tires, which is actually very smart, right? You could always have maybe like one player shoot the tires and the other 3
Bluetooth